I was told that we have a sign language interpreter here who's doing his thing, which I'm fine with. I have no fundamental problem with it, but I thought it'd be interesting to see if we can do a little experiment here. Because he's got to say everything I say. Oh, sorry, there's a pole blocking us, but she has to say everything. Well, okay, first things first. This whole COVID thing has made these sign language guys think they're superstars, right? Every motherfucking press conference I've seen in the last 2 years, there's some dickwad with a black turtleneck, his mouth is moving, his hands are flying around. And there's a theme with these assholes because they cannot express themselves through the majesty of dress like I do, like I'm a peppy dresser. People know I've arrived. You can't sit there dressed like Prince in some kind of paisley cardigan or something and do sign language. They all have to wear black turtleneck sweaters. So they express themselves through having crazy fucking hair and weird beards, and then they sit there next to Gavin Newsom or Como, and they're just like piling away. But anyway, back to the experiment. Why don't we do this? I'm gonna break off from doing the sign for the show that Adam Carolla is doing right now. He's just a bloated has-been. I see him on Tucker Carlson talking shit all day. Fuck this guy. If we had somebody in here, like if Janine Garofalo or Patton Oswalt was on stage, I'd sign my ass off. But I totally disagree with that Carolla. I hate his fucking politics. His takes on COVID got people killed, and I'm not gonna stand here and parrot all of his jokes using my hands. And by the way, the jokes, do you really need to hear them again? Blah, 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 red turn eras, blah, 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 I hate my mom. We get it, we get it. You're an old, washed up sack of shit. But let me direct something toward you. I gotta say, I've never seen a better looking man who is hearing impaired, and I've seen them all. Signing is a very lonely job. I'm out here on an island. I come home to 3 cats that don't care. I long to be held by a man who understands me, a man I can communicate with even if he can't communicate. My apartment is less than 5 minutes from this club. Obviously, I'm a professional, but when the show ends, I let my hair down. And I cease being a sign language interpreter, and I become a woman. You think I can use my hands? Wait till you see what I can do with my mouth. Now I could stand up here for another 51 minutes signing whatever this racist blowhard's yapping out of his fucking soup cooler. Or we could blow this taco stand, get a couple of drinks, and be up in my apartment in the next half hour. What do you say? I know you're parked up front. All right. The experiment is over.